Hello, hello. It is well, not really lovely Tuesday outside, but it is definitely a Tuesday. Looking outside, it is it's overcast out there, which I like, but I'm sure other people would say that that's gloomy. But here we are once again. Time for some roulettes, and then diving into the Final Fantasy series as a whole. Well, not really as a whole, more just diving into the Final Fantasy games that I actually own, which comes to the Pixel remasters for 1 through 6, 10, 10-2, and 12. Those are the games that I'm going to focus on because those are the games I own. I'm not going to buy any other ones because I don't particularly like the other ones. But that should, going through all of those games should last me quite a while on stream. I don't know how long it's going to take to go through all of those. Um, Depends on how much time I spend in 14 beforehand, I guess. Because I am going to be doing roulettes right up until I finish getting all of the relics. Once I have all the relics, then I'm probably just going to have FF14 on the back burner for a while and not really do much of anything until Dawn Trail. So that'll open up more time to play the other Final Fantasy games while I wait for Dawn Trail to come out. And then, of course, once Dawn Trail comes out, my plan for that is to do a 24-hour stream with me going through all of the Dawn Trail content, MSQ, side quests, all that stuff. Usually what I do, I mentioned this before, but I'll go ahead and say it again here anyway. Usually what I do when I go through an expansion is I go through and I do all of the side quests as they unlock before continuing with the main story. What I'll probably do instead is just do the main story and then do side quests after, as just a thing to do while waiting in queues, or if there happens to be another Raubon's Wall. Raubon's Wall, by the way, is actually what started that trend for me of doing all of the side quests in an area before moving on, because I couldn't progress the Stormblood story at all for most of the first day. I think I ended up staying up until something like 2 in the morning when everybody else had gone to sleep, and then I was finally able to get past that point in Stormblood. So that was a lot of fun. Raubon's Wall was something else. If you never experienced it, definitely go look it up. It was wild. But that was then, this is now, and now we come to the Wheel of Morality. So let's give it a spin and see what we get. Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. We are going with Gunbreaker. Okay, so it's Gunbreaker first. I'm expecting a faster queue for being on tank. Yep, there it is. Definitely did not take long. I actually hopped on earlier this morning to go ahead and do my custom deliveries and all that nonsense. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do Gunbreaker. Okay, not too bad. Not sure about this double down thing, but whatever. God, when was the last time I actually played Gunbreaker at level 90? Probably when I actually leveled it to 90. Yeah, that honestly sounds about right. Oh, hey, the summoner is actually giving me Rekindle. Neat. Ah, I forgot Bioshock. Oh well. Oh, right. I get ready to blast now. I completely forgot about that. This one's still fine. Yeah, so now when I do Burst Strike, I do Ready to Blast. Okay, okay. That back one is the free slots. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Not particularly crazy about Gunbreaker, but yeah. It's a weird job anyway. Because I remember looking at the level 90 abilities for Gunbreaker and thinking that Double Down was really stupid.
First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice.
Oh right, that does all three of them now, doesn't it? That gives me some regen. He just gave me Torkoal, so that's cool.
They knew we were out there. Cowards.
I mean, I wouldn't say attacking while you guys were elsewhere makes them cowards. Like, that's just basic military strategy. Like, attack the enemy where he isn't. Let's see, does double down hit an AoE, or am I just misremembering that part? No, it hits an AoE. Okay. It's worth using in trash pulls.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
Okay, the middle two is what he's doing. Shit. Come on now, Antlion. Oh shit, you moved around a little bit. And you're coming this way too. No idea if I'm doing this rotation correctly at all. But then I usually don't when it comes to stuff like this. It's the middle two. Yes, that came off cooldown just in time for me to pull that little maneuver, and then immediately have to move him back to the middle of the arena anyway.
That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Distraction.
Yeah, I feel like I honestly just like kind of playing through this. It's kind of on Gunbreaker is kind of reinforcing the idea that I really don't like Double Down. I feel like Double Down would have been a little bit more interesting if they had instead, like if they were gonna give. Oh, he's still alive. If they were gonna give Burst Strike a continuation ability, then Double Down, instead of just being, you know, oh, this costs 2 cartridges and does the same damage as 2 Burst Strikes, instead of that, like have it set up where it's like it's a continuation ability off of what is it? Fated Circle. I feel like that would have been a slightly more interesting choice there. But again, I'm not a game designer, so maybe they know something I don't.
I will fight with all my strength. To fortify my blade. I need power. Light or dark, it matters not. Such savagery ill-suits you. Let's see how you fare now.
Can't remember if he, I don't know, he does jump back up there. Oh well, not a big deal. This way. As soon as he's done doing his stupid cast thing.
I'll not be bested. Not this day.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, not sure if I was doing the correct opener there, but that felt correct. It was pretty close to what I remember doing in Shadowbringers. Just with a whole bunch of extra shit tacked onto it because they added Double Down and the continuation off of Burst Strike. So that was a little weird, but it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed that. Still think Double Down is dumb though. Feel like a better option, like I said, would have been uh, double down as a Fated Circle continuation ability. Not necessarily doing as much damage, obviously, but just have it be there instead of just, oh, you now have this ability that uses 2 cartridge slots. How much damage does it do? Well, the same as 2 burst strikes. So it's the extra cost doesn't really mean anything because you'd get the same damage otherwise. Difference is it's in a single GCD. It's a stupid concept. Anyway. Wheel of Morality. What's next? You know, I almost feel like taking Red Mage off of the Wheel of Morality just because of how often it seems to come up. Let's hop over to Radzenhan, because I will actually be able to buy a relic today. Very close to being able to do that, actually. And they raised the weekly tome cap to 900. And they unlocked Savage. Something that honestly should have been done months ago, but you know, they have their Square Enix has their formula and they're sticking to it. Oh, that's whatever. Everyone knows that the tome system and the gearing is probably the worst part of this game, so I don't think I'm gonna harp on that too much. There's always some small sliver of hope that they'll fix it in the next expansion, because they totally could. They totally could. They have the means to do it. Or at least I know how I would do it if I were them. But again, not a game designer. Maybe they know something I don't. Even if they don't change anything, I'm still very much looking forward to Dawntrail. Looking forward to seeing if Viper ends up being a new job I might like playing on occasion. If only so my scouting gear can get a little bit of extra use. Because that's the only melee I use is Ninja. Or the only melee I use regularly is Ninja, so if I have the scouting gear anyway. DPS queue times. They suck. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and come into Radzenhan, so I would at least pretend to have something to do while waiting on it. Right, Tuesday, Visa reset. I gotta do, my group's gonna meet up for Mount Farms later today. That'll be fun. Wonder what we're farming tonight. Last 2 weeks we've been farming Zeramus. So I imagine we'll be doing something else today. Maybe Golbez or Rubicante or something. Or Maricia, that would be fun. Always fun going back into those trials and just kind of dicking around and while we're farming. Alright, last week what happened was I forgot that I was still on Red Mage from the Wheel of Morality and ended up going into Thornton on Red Mage. That was great. The kill time was markedly slower with me on Red Mage, to the surprise of absolutely no one. But of course we still killed it because the group is OP. And Thornton isn't really that hard. I say despite the fact that Thornton was one of the hardest trials on that the game has ever had on release. Now Thornton and Sephiroth were insanely hard on release back in Heaven's Ward. Just the sheer amount of healing that you had to do in both those fights, it was ridiculous. Oh my goodness, this queue time. Now I kind of wish I hadn't logged on early to do my custom deliveries and stuff, because I could have been doing that during this wait. But I already did custom deliveries, I already did Blue Mage. I already did Island Sanctuary this morning. So now it's just sit and wait for queues. After I finish this one, I'll be able to get a new relic. Let's see which one I'm gonna be buying. Black Mage, I guess? Finish off my casters? Yeah, we'll go with Black Mage. Go ahead and round off all the casters. We'll round off all the cows. Oh, no. I'm got there. We'll round out all of the casters, and then we'll do healers. Yeah, White Mage and Astro. And then after that, it honestly does not matter because I don't play any of the others, any of this other stuff. It's just meh. Well, that does remind me, do I have... Yeah, I've got enough. No, I don't. I need 495. I'm missing one tome. I'm missing exactly one tome to be able to buy another armor piece for my Dragoon / Reaper. That will be somewhat useful to it. And then I gotta craft some accessories for them. Because I'll at least have them in, like, usable current level gear for when I start doing the level grinding in Dawntrail. Then again, I might use them as the vehicle for leveling my trusts. Which, you know, great system, wonderful system, very, very poor implementation, which seems to be the the going rate for Square Enix's decisions in general. And what I mean by that is, if you didn't know, I assume everyone knows who's dealt with the trusts at this point knows this, but fun fact: if you actually AFK during the dungeon and do nothing, the trusts will actually start doing more damage. The reason for this is because the way trusts are programmed, they try the best they can to make each dungeon last approximately 30 minutes. So if you're doing a lot of DPS and killing things very quickly, the trusts will respond by doing less damage with their attacks. If you are taking longer to kill things and things aren't, you're not doing any DPS, things are taking a lot longer to die, then the trusts will actually do more damage and speed things up a bit. Now, obviously, if you're trying to level a healer or a tank through trusts, then it's not going to work out as well, because you can't really AFK those. But for DPS, leveling DPS, it's perfect. You literally just move through the dungeon, let the mobs aggro you, then back away and let the trusts handle it, and then just like alt tab to another like alt tab over to Reddit or something. Watch a YouTube video. And sometimes the trusts will actually do unique attacks if a particular pull takes too long. Urianger, for instance, will actually cast Death. He'll actually cast Death if a particular pull takes too long, and will instantly kill whatever he's targeting. Comes with a unique voice line too. It's like, all I have and more I bring to bear, or something along those lines is what he says. And he'll cast Death of the Seventh Dawn and instantly kill whatever he's aiming at. It's really funny. If you've never seen it, totally go into a trust right now with Urianger and just do everything you can to make the pull last a while and see if you can get him to do it. It's great. All right, finally, level 90 dungeons. Oh, hell yeah. Best music. Missy was looking at me with a very concerned expression while I was kind of jamming out to the music. Human, what are you doing? Stop being silly. Okay, and now I got resolution ready to go for the next pull. Wonder how long the charge on that lasts. Hopefully long enough for me to shoot it at these things. I don't know why I still continue to do the AoE there, because I need to switch to single target at this point. There we go. Now I can open up with double combo, because I think Manification will be up by then. We'll see. Not quite. There we go. All the melee combos. And do that, and that, and that. And dead. Red Mage is fun. I should consider playing this in Raid again. I don't know if I actually will, but it'd be fun, I think. I don't know, what do you think, Missy? She didn't respond, she's too busy napping. No, I must get this. I must get the materia. So I can trade it in later for possible gathering or crafting materia. And that reminds me, I really need to look up what materia I need to finish off my gathering set, because I never got around to finishing my gathering melds. Why did I switch to that? Okay, second verse same as the first. I should be able to open up with 2 melee combos in a row, just about. Because Manification will be coming up soon. I don't actually need to be up here for this because I don't actually have a charge of my Gap closer available, so that's fun. Glad that lined up nicely. And it'll be dead, yeah. Let's say it'll be dead before my next GCD rolls around, so let's just head to the exit. Now, we get to find out if this tank knows the special trick with the final boss. For those that don't know what that special trick is, the boss will hopefully place landmines only twice, but he'll place landmines throughout the fight. Hopefully you only see them twice. If you see them more than that, then you've got some DPS issues you might want to look into. That's... He'll place landmines twice, and the first set you can ignore. The second set, however, he'll pair with a half-room cleave. And in order to dodge the half-room cleave, you have to disconnect from the boss. You have to disengage. However, if you put a big enough shield on the tank, or if the tank is a paladin or a gunbreaker and just hits their immunity, they can explode the mine and not get paralyzed from it. Because that's what the mine does. It explodes, deals damage, and paralyzes. But if you take no damage from it, then you don't get the paralysis. And you are completely fine. And as I mentioned, paladins and gunbreakers can do this by default just by using their invulns, because they take no damage from when they use their invulns. Warriors and Dark Knights, however, it's a little bit trickier. Not much trickier, but a little bit trickier. They have to shield themselves. Now, obviously, a warrior can do it from using their bloodwetting and be fine. I think they need... I can't remember if they need a little extra help with it. I don't think they do. But these are the mines. The first set, you can completely ignore. Okay, so he does know that you can do that, but apparently doesn't realize that you can just ignore the first set, because the first set doesn't do anything. Oh shit, I did that wrong. Oh well. Yeah, the first set doesn't do anything. The first set just, like, shows you the mechanic and doesn't actually stop you from hitting the boss. It's the second set that he does that will stop you from hitting the boss. Yeah, this is the one that you gotta get rid of. Now, thankfully, he did. and didn't get paralyzed, so everything's cool. Yeah, and this is the part where he does the half room cleave, and if you didn't eliminate the... Ooh, song dropped. Oh, I wanted to... Well... Ooh, I might actually get that song too. Hell yeah. Wonder if that sells for anything. That's the Mender. Where's the Summoning Bell? Let's do Summoning Bell. Oh, here are those. It's not worth putting up for, so I'll just get rid of it. And let's grab another thing. Okay, Wheel of Morality. What will we play next? We will play Bard. Okay. And since this is going to be another DPS queue, I'm going to go ahead and go down to the High Crucible to do the Black Mage Relic stuff. Saddlebag, where is... There it is. Put that. Come over here to this dude. Undertake as Black Mage. Hand over the special item. Hopefully the queue doesn't pop while I'm in this unskippable cutscene. Yay, it's all fancy and glowy now. Yay, it's done. Whip. Save that. Open the saddlebag, put that back. And then swap back over to Bard. And with more than enough time to spare, I'm out. Also, I gotta ask, what exactly was the purpose of putting these guys down here, but the vendor that sells the materials up here? I mean, what was the point of that? Why not just have them all in one place? Like, it's not like people aren't going to come to this area because it's the Aetheryte Plaza. It's where everyone goes when they first show up. And plus, the other tome vendors are right here down this alley. Now, had they filled like an extra empty stall or something, like say if they had renovated this area right here that is completely empty and added that NPC, or this empty stall here, like this, well, not really empty, there is an NPC there, but like had this NPC be the one you buy stuff from, I could understand why they wouldn't have it in the same place, because then it makes a little bit more sense. You know, this is the market area, this is where you buy things, and this is just where all of the different merchants hang out. But they didn't do that. They instead created an entirely separate NPC that just hangs out over here, away from everybody. I feel like if you were going to do that, then why not just have that NPC hang out with the Manderville people and just be able to, you know, go over, buy the tome item, and then walk 2 steps to the left and talk to the forger. Like, it's a very minor inconvenience, and it really doesn't matter. But it still begs the question of why. I don't know. Weird design choice, IMO. Yeah, you think it's weird too, don't you, Missy? She just went back to cleaning herself. I choose to believe that means she agrees with me. Let's see, anything interesting happening over here? Oh, hello, Missy. How are you? Deciding to make yourself known? You know, she's just over in her tree, staring down at the peasants. I don't know if there are actually peasants down there. I can't actually see too clearly, like, down into the parking lot down there, because the tree is in the way, but... And now Missy. But, I choose to believe that every time she is perched up there, she is staring down at peasants. Let's see, what's going on Reddit? Anything interesting? Oh, didn't get to find anything terribly interesting. Q popped. Well, other than this, which is something from the Entitled People subreddit. Ooh, Sastasha Hart. Title read, Friend's dad keeps opening my mail. Didn't read through all of it, but saw the first line of somebody's living at their friend's place. So presumably what's going on is they're living there as a temporary thing, and the dad keeps opening the guy's mail. And, you know, my reaction to that is very simple. That's mail tampering, and that's illegal. So you really want him to stop, just threaten to report him. Problem solved. Oh no, he's aggroed me. Whatever shall I do? Just stand on top of the tank. That's what I'll fucking do. Tank will get rid of him. Get rid of that aggro for me. Big deal. Oh right, I forgot. I don't have Iron Jaws at this level. Damn, level 50 Bard is just so boring. Give me more procs. Man, I remember one time what I did because I didn't know how to set up good hotbars at the time, and I was always running out of space. What I did for Bard was I actually bound heavy shot, straight shot, and bloodletter to the same button as a macro. So what would happen was, and it would do them in that particular order too, in, well, not that particular order, it would do them in the order of or it would attempt the order of bloodletter, then straight shot, then heavy shot. And I did that because I didn't want to have to keep hitting different buttons for procs and such. And I wanted to open up some space on my hotbar. So I literally just had that set up and used that while I was leveling Bard. Spoiler alert, doing that is very bad. Don't do that. Okay, now guys, don't kill the cave crab. Don't kill Mr. Crab. We don't need to kill Mr. Crab. Guys, we can go. We don't need to... No, you killed Mr. Crab! You monsters! You can actually keep that crab alive. You don't have to kill it to progress through this area at all. The only things you're actually required to kill are the drowned wenches that you see here. That's it. And the cave crab is the red crab, and it moves slower than the other two. So what you can do is you can actually pull the crabs ahead. The two regular crabs will follow you closely. The red crab will not. And you can actually drag the red crab all the way up here to the boss. Now, once he gets here and the boss room is closed off, he doesn't do anything. He just goes back, he de-aggroes and goes back. But it's still funny to see. Ow. Okay. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Oh, right. This is one of the dungeons that just gives the antique gear that you can't directly trade in. I really wish they would get rid of that gear and replace them with coffers. That would streamline that whole process, because the way that is supposed to work is you take the antique piece to a merchant in Mordona, and you can trade that antique piece in for a piece of artifact gear from 2.0. Personally, I think it would work out a little bit better if instead those pieces acted like the coffers that they've added to trials and such. And you just used the coffer and got the piece of gear. I'm sure there's a reason they can't do that, though. Probably something along the lines of yada 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 1.0, yada yada spaghetti code, yada yada more important things to worry about. Honestly, the more important things to worry about is probably the most compelling of the reasons, because it's honestly not a big deal. There we go. Now, here we are fighting the Kraken. Okay, if I remember right, we gotta kill the arms. The tentacles we can leave alone, but the arms have to die. Oh crap, I'm getting tentacled. No. I'm gonna be blinded. Only for a little while though. No arms are up, so we're good to go. Yeah, Stranger Tides. He can't use this if he doesn't have his arms up. If he has his arms, then he gets to use Stranger Tides, which, if I remember right, is just a big raid-wide damage. That's it. I don't think it does anything special other than that. Just massive raid-wide. but he can only use it if he has his arms. If he doesn't, if you kill his arms, it does nothing. So, Wheel of Morality. What's next? I might use this Wheel of Morality to choose my classes in Final Fantasy when I start playing. Dark Knight. Almost thought we were going to have a respin because I thought I was going to land on Gunbreaker for a second. Oh, we've got Dark Knight for leveling roulettes. I hate this weapon's unsheath animation so much. I think the weapon looks cool. Hate that stupid unsheath animation. Go ahead and send my retainer out for more shards because I can. Oh joy, this place for roulette. Alrighty. And nobody's new? Interesting. Okay, let's see if I remember level 72 Dark Knight. No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, dude. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't do the big pull here after that. Actually, no, I can still do the big pull here. I can just use Living Dead. It'll be fine. Yeah, I don't have Oblation. Okay, now just let me die. Let me die. Let me die, please. He's not letting me die. That's not good. Oh shit, not that one, that one. Okay, there we go. I really honestly wish that more healers would pay attention to that whenever they're partnered with the Dark Knight. Then again, I don't know, maybe this guy just doesn't know what, how exactly that move works. Maybe, I don't know. Got the Blade, AoE. I'll go ahead and hang on to a little bit of extra. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I better hang on to a little extra mana for Blackest Night, because I'm pretty sure there's a Tank Buster in the future. Lo and behold, well, there it was. I think I'm getting hit by that. Nope, I didn't. And I don't have, yeah, I don't have Dark Missionary at this level. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Heal. That's. That's. Oh, right, I got slowed, that's why. Okay, I should be able to do this pull. And this is the last big pull of the dungeon anyway, so, might as well. Oh damn, do I have like no cooldowns actually up at the moment? That's actually a little scary. I do not like that. I thought I still had something. Apparently I did not. Okay, there we go. I got Rampart up at least. Oh, and healer died. Healer was standing in something. Okay, let's hang out for a little bit for the healer to catch up, and then we'll... Screen turned off for a second. Yeah, happens. Apparently there's some brain turned off. Which, you know, whatever. It's a fucking leveling dungeon. It's whatever. There they are. Hello, Missy. How are you? Pretty sure I screwed that up. Oh, good. I'm number 4. Oh, hello, Missy. You want to be in my lab? Know what you want? No? Yes, no, maybe so? You thinking about it? I'm getting a phone call from a number I don't recognize. Must not be important. Oh, they actually did leave a voicemail, though. I'll have a listen at that sometime later. I don't know. I'm surprised. Usually when I get calls from numbers I don't recognize, they don't say anything. None of that now. Oh shit. I did not mean to hit that, but whatever. Slow. Then Blackest Night again. Let's stand inside the asylum. This is the most boring part of this entire dungeon, where you're forced into small pulls here because they spawn in this order. Because the wall of the area is right over there where that fire is. No, none of that. No tail swing. Alrighty. To be fair, though, it's probably for the best that they have them spawn in that way. Because if they spawned by people walking over them, every single run of this would be everyone triggering those packs all at once every single time. And most healers can't even handle the other early packs, so... Okay, who's getting chained? This person. Save him! Save him! Break the chains! Okay. We're good now. Another head crusher, which I will proceed to completely ignore because Blackest Night is fucking stupid. I just spam this for a little bit. As the boss just kind of spins around for a little while. Another into the light. You can tell I'm just super enthused about this entire fight. It's fantastic. There we go. Finally. Yeah, I see you over there, Missy. I see you being cute. It's not time for food yet. You know it's not time for food yet. Okay, so after that snooze-worthy performance, let's see what else is going on. Wheel of Morality. Tell us, what's next? Dragoon. Neat. It's gonna be Dragoon for Trial Roulette, too. I might actually get something fun. Let's see. Oh, that was quick. That was a quick one. Hmm. You know, I should definitely redo the Wheel of Morality to fit with the classes in FF1. Oh boy, we did get something fun. With a couple of newbies, it looks like.
This battle shall be ours.
Oh shit, I fucked that up. That's in. And this one is out. This one is don't move. This one is move. He's imbuing Blizzard. So in and move. Yeah, those guys went in, but they didn't move. And we dodged the triangle, we dodged Bahamut. Oh, and then he traps us. I thought that the first part of this fight lasted longer than that. Maybe we pushed it, I don't know. Hello, Missy. How are you? Did you have a nice nap? Hmm? So, fun fact, this one, this QuickTime event looks scarier than it is because it drains really fast, but once you get down to like the last quarter, it starts jumping up on its own. Like, you still have to hit the button, but you don't have to like furiously mash to keep it all the way maxed up. Makes it look a lot scarier than it is.
cannot be.
Yeah, now everybody comes back.
To me, warriors of light.
Okay, here we go.
Am salvation given for mankind's first hero and his final hope.
Now let's see if the tanks know the timing for limit break.
Up my all. Your demise will be ours. Salvation.
Yeah, there we go.
You'll still stand.
Okay, here we go. Black mages. Well, mages in general, I should say. Oh shit, what did he imbue? He imbued fire. Shit. That was bad. Okay, this is the Dark Knight one with the expanding AoEs and the dragon. Hmm? Shit. I fucked that up. Oh well.
Grant me strength.
We're just gonna do this and kind of reset the thing because I have no idea what part of the rotation I'm in. I'm getting a little lost here, and it definitely does not help that the healers are dying left, right, and center. Oh, I got hit by two of them apparently.
Gleaming steel, like my
I guess I wasn't as safe as I thought I was when the markers disappeared. Okay, hopefully they can survive long enough to get to healer LB3 and just res everybody. But if people keep doing things like that and that, I don't think we will. Well, the red mage tried to get me up. The animation went off, but apparently he died before it counted. It's okay, we almost got healer LB3, but it looks like they're just about to stabilize anyway, so good to go. Oh, I don't like their chances here. Oh, never mind. They should have it. Well, not if they stand out there, and not if they don't move. Bunch of them didn't move. Now would be a fantastic moment for a healer LB3. Come on, guys, you can do it. I believe in you. There you go. Oh, Dragon Dive, that's just raid wide. Okay, I think we got it now. I think we're okay. He's doing a Spectre. It's the black mages. Well, again, the mages in general. I did the wrong rotation again. Oh, they're already in that one. Out, and it was Blizzard, I believe. Yes, it was. Fucked up the rotation quite a few times, but I'm kind of sort of getting the hang of this. Honestly, I need to find a better spot for my for a couple of things. Like, I need a better spot for Skogul. I need a better spot for Dragon Sight. Just my Dragoon hotbars are a mess. But you know what? I can't even be bothered to do the work of rearranging the hotbar because they're gonna rework Dragoon for Dawntrail anyway. So like, why would I bother redoing my hotbar now? I'm just gonna have to redo it again when Dawntrail comes out. Okay, let's see what the Wheel of Morality has for us for what's the next one? I think I do raid next. Yeah, normal raids. Astro and normal raids. Oh boy. I think this one's also getting reworked. I believe Astro and Dragoon are both getting reworked. Like, they were going to rework if I remember right, they said they were going to rework them sooner, but because they were focusing on other content, they decided to push the rework back to Dawntrail. So hopefully we learn a little bit more about those reworks in upcoming live letters. There should actually be one coming up before too long, right? I can't remember if they announced the next one or when they said the next one might be. Oh, instant queue, and then somebody left. It's because they knew I was going to be joining as Astro. That's exactly the reason. 100%. Oh, and it's Refulgence. Okay. Let's see, blue's melee card.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
You can have that. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Here, you can have that. Spear, you can have that.
Usher in peace. Such impudence!
Axe kick. We run away. Those guys didn't want to run away, but that's fine because I got Earthly Spirit about to detonate, so it's whatever.
Resplendent ice.
Hello, Missy. How are you?
Shatter.
Go this way because it's driving. You can get that, and then Macrocosmos, and I just now realized I forgot to use Divination. I am a smart man. I'll wait until next round of 2 minutes comes up, which should be soon-ish. We get red, so melee here. You have that. And you have that and that. Spear, you have that. Fighting. This one is the one we gotta go away from them, right? Yeah.
The light shall usher in peace.
Damn. Bull is melee, so... Shit. I'm not gonna be in time for this, am I? No, I am. Go ahead and do another heal. What was Celestial Intersection again? Restores own or target party members. Okay. Bull, give that to you. Ewer, I'll give that to you. Do another one of these. Spear, you can have that. I hate this class so much. This one's real. No, it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. And then you were. That one's ranged. Balance. That's melee. At least I think balance is melee. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point because now she's gonna just do non-stop AoEs until we kill her. She's only gonna get 2 of these off, I think. Yeah, because this one's gonna go off no matter what. And then cutscene happens. And while this cutscene is happening, let's go ahead and spin the Wheel of Morality, because we've seen this cutscene before. It doesn't matter. Let's see what the Wheel of Morality has for us. No, we already did Red Mage.
The light! It's too much for her to bear!
No, we already did Dark Knight too.
She won't last much longer! Enough of this! Power of darkness, ultimate form!
Okay, finally got something different. Machinist for Alliance Roulette. And look at that, time to spare. It's a long cutscene. Isn't that right, Missy? Missy agrees. Missy is just perched on the edge of her tree staring at me.
Damn it all! Time for give up! Not on my future! Our future! I want to see what tomorrow will bring!
There we go. Easy. God, I hate playing Astro, though. Like, actually hate playing Astro. The cards are a little silly with the button bloat that they give you. I would say the abilities are weird, but honestly, the abilities are not weird. I'm just not used to them, so I'm not familiar with what exactly they do. If I was more if I played Astro more often and was more familiar with the abilities and what they did, it would probably be fine. Hello, Missy. How are you? You're so cute. Yeah, you're cute. You wanna have a little slap fight? You wanna play a little? Missy. No idea why I'm yawning so much. I don't even feel that tired, just yawning. Who knows? No, not that. Never want to use that. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what piece I needed for my Dragoon. It was the glove. Yeah, I wanted to buy the gloves. Get some new gloves for Dragoon slash Reaper. And then that can go inventory. Wait, what's this extra pair of pants that I got? Huh. Random extra pair of pants in my inventory that I didn't know about. That's just weird. Cheapest. And I think that actually finishes off the gear that I was gonna get for Dragoon and Reaper. Yeah, and then the other pieces that I was gonna get for the accessories were just gonna be some upgraded crafted pieces. And then for Samurai Monk, it was going to be mostly the same thing. Get a mix of Tome and a mix of unupgraded Tome and Thalia stuff. How much of that do I need? Well, I got the chest piece from Thalia, so... And the pants, and the boots. So just the gloves and the headpiece, looks like. Nice, nice. Oh, that actually reminds me, it's possible for me to get Thalia in this roulette now. Because they added Thalia to Alliance Raid Roulette in the patch. It hasn't been unlocked yet. It'll be unlocked next patch. But it has been added to the roulette. So hey, maybe I'll get Thalia today, since a lot of people might be doing it for the token. Who knows? Would be nice to have something different. Like, doesn't necessarily have to be Thalia. It could just be, you know, literally anything that isn't CT. Just saying. Okay. This is a decent compromise. It's not Thalia, but it's also not CT. It is actually something different. More significantly, it's something at level 90, so I can practice level 90 Machinist, just in time for it to become level 100 Machinist later. Oh, that is a mistake. That is a mistake, Mr. Dancer. I am definitely not the person in this party you should be partnering. Like, you should be partnering that ninja. Because I imagine he's going to be doing way more than I am. I do not know enough about this job to do it well. I should actually redo my hotbar on this too. I should actually move flamethrower, swap flamethrower with chainsaw.
So, you are resolved to face me. Come, children of man.
Right here should be fine. Apparently it was not, because I got electrocuted. Chainsaw is a really fun ability. I'm fairly certain I screwed that entire bit up for that wildfire and 2-minute window. One of these days I'll actually have to look into Machinist and learn to play it properly, because it's actually pretty fun. Like, I played Machinist a little bit back in Stormblood, but Machinist was very, very different back then, because you had the heat gauge, you had... It was mostly just the heat gauge. Your overheat was tied to the heat gauge and how you managed it, and the idea, your heated GCD combo. The hell? Why did somebody leave? It was the other Machinist that left. Wonder why they left. Hello, Missy. Come here, you. Gotcha. Ha ha ha. I gotcha, Missy. I gotcha, Missy cat. Okay, okay, okay. You can go. Little squirmer. She knew I was going to grab her. She wasn't sure about actually walking across the desk.
Provide my servant with some sword.
Now people are talking about whether or not, asking whether or not Thalia was unlocked in the patch. Yeah, they didn't unlock Philia. They only added it to roulettes. It's not gonna get unlocked until the next patch because Square Enix has their formula and they're sticking to it. Yeah, we're going. He is punching red. Guys, you don't have to go that far back. Come on. Chill out. Ay. Oh, our tank is gone. See, I don't like that. I really don't. Because if I remember right, the way the tank buster in this fight works is there's one for each tank, and if there's no tank available, then it's whoever is top aggro. And the reason why this concerns me is currently I'm top aggro in the group, so that's about to happen. Okay. Oh, we gotta go over this way. Ralger is almost dead already because we outgear the ever-loving shit out of this content. I'm gonna hang on to Queen. Haha, it's not me this time. Feel my pain, samurai. Feel it.
Come, mortal.
Choke on my vengeance. How does it taste? Probably like watermelon. I feel like vengeance would taste like watermelon. I have absolutely no reason to believe that for even a moment. No reason to think that. I can't remember how how exactly the battery gauge worked with the queen, the automaton queen. Let me see here. Let me read this. Potency of automaton queen's actions increases as battery gauge exceeds required cost. Okay. Okay. So it just gives you a little bit of extra DPS.
You will be scoured by the light of the sun.
Okay, and then balls explode. Summon the queen. Enter Wildfire, not to be confused with Enter Sandman. Just a totally unrelated thing. Okay, where are the clones gonna spawn? Clones are gonna spawn over here. Are they all over there? Yes, they are. Wow. Don't see that every day. But the real question is, do I not see that every day because it's a rare occurrence, or do I not see it every day because I almost never get this raid in roulette? I am starting to zone out a little bit. So much so that I just was not paying attention to that mechanic at all. Holy shit. God, I know I said I was going to start up the Pixel remasters today, but man, I might have to just curl up for a nap or something after this. Damn. I'm feeling old. Another phone call from another number I don't recognize. Okay, here, then there, then there. Okay. It was weird. He didn't go off when I expected it to. Hmm. Or maybe I'm just that out of it. Honestly, I'm probably just that out of it. Just holy shit, I feel tired. Honestly, it's probably just the monotony getting to me. Ah, damn it, my overheat. Oh well. Think we may have cutscene. Too bad. This train doesn't stop. Let's see if I die doing this, since I'm a machinist. Reset? Wow, why reset? Why are they calling for a reset? That's extreme. Never seen that happen before. Should be chainsaw. Hello, Missy. How are you? They're still talking about this too. Okay, they're no longer talking about suiciding now. That's just really weird. Like, why would you suddenly call for everyone to suicide just because of an early pull in an alliance raid? That's just really weird to me. Like, the cutscenes don't matter that much. Now this is the one unfortunate thing about the early pull. We are definitely going to see the scales bit because not everybody was in the room. So we're gonna have to do that where a lot of groups would actually, with high DPS, would actually skip it. Because we're not going to be able to skip it. Yay, now we get to see the scales. It's been a while since I did this. Okay, and I'm not tethered to anyone in particular, but my group is tethered to that one. Oh, hey, it's me! It's a giant me! See if I can get a close-up look of him. It's hard to see through all the particle effects, but that is in fact a giant me. Yeah, see? There it is. Elizin. Haha. The Elizin clone. Okay, and now the scales are balanced. Hello, Missy. They still talking about it? No, they're not talking about it anymore. One person said, I feel like it was arranged that pulled because I didn't see anyone go in. Who could have done such a thing? It was me. There we go. And now let's... Oh, no, I can't roll on that stuff. I want to roll on that stuff. This is what I want. Greed, all the things. Oh, that I can't... Thank you to everyone except for the one who pulled early. Yeah, that was me. Okay, that's all the stuff I actually... Yep. Okay, now. Wheel of Morality. What shall be the final job for the final roulette? It's not going to be Gunbreaker. We already did Gunbreaker. Did that at the start. And I complained about how Double Down is silly. Red Mage. We already did Red Mage. Come on now. There is actually an option in here to like remove choices that you've gotten before. I just haven't been using it for reasons, I guess. I'm gonna start using it though, so I don't have to re-roll or respin all the time. White Mage, okay. There. And scenario, let's go. Yeah, instant queue in before Praetorium, and I got trapped in here for another half hour when I just kind of want to curl up and sleep. Okay, game, you weren't supposed to actually give me Praetorium. Oh well. Hello, Missy. Missy's being a brat. She wants her food. She's not getting it. Not now, anyway. She'll get it after this roulette, though. It'll definitely be time for her then. And then maybe then I'll be feeling a little bit more awake and be more gung-ho for Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. No, Missy. Huh. Tank DC'd. Neat. I'm a dancer is a fan of Wheel of Time. Hopefully just the books and not the show, because the show is awful. I can actually go ahead and close the Wheel of Morality. I don't need that. Okay, let's go. No, we're going. This train don't stop. Come on. I will keep everyone alive. It is fine. Tanks are a crutch. Now we won't be able to do the big pull here, because that, quite frankly, would be suicide. But we can totally kill these things. Hell yeah. This is how gamers do Praetorium. They do it tankless. Because tanks are unnecessary. Tanks are a crutch. Let's see. Open beta for Xbox Series XS version begins. Ensure Xbox Series XS version uses single sign-on authentication. Once Square Enix accounts and Xbox accounts are linked, players can skip the login process and launch the game directly. Okay, somebody wants to make that universal. I was wondering what they were talking about, but single sign-on for everything, yeah, that would be that'd be nice. I would appreciate a single sign-on for PC. It probably wouldn't. I don't know how that would apply to me though, because I have the authenticator attached to mine. So let's see. Wow. Patch 6 requires 21 gigabyte and requires approximately 150 gigabytes for Baldur's Gate 3. That's ridiculous. I wonder if we're actually gonna get in a new tank. Because I can't imagine very many people run this with Improg available. I don't know. We'll see. We should be able to 3-man it anyway. Hang on. You vote dismiss, offline, go. Yeah, we did. Pretty much right away. Dude, don't run him around the arena. It's not doing anything to help. Hey, the tank's here. I don't know why that tank bailed immediately, but I have a suspicion. I think the reason why he bailed is he was either A, trying to skip all the cutscenes by just going offline, waiting a certain length of time, and then rejoining, hoping that to see if he was still in, and managed to just skip right to the end. Alternatively, he saw that it got Praetorium and decided that the penalty for abandoning was... Actually, no, he wouldn't have gotten a penalty because he went offline. He didn't leave. So yeah, I guess he just went offline and waited to see if he got kicked, so he could try and get something different. Which to me is just silly, because like, why would you queue for MSQ and then do that if you get Praetorium, which is the easiest one? Well, second easiest one technically. The easiest one is Ultima, but I keep forgetting that they added that one as a third instance. The fact that gets all the more hilarious when you think back of what I was saying and realize that I mentioned that you get Praetorium a third of the time, so I clearly remembered there was a third thing. I just forgot it was Ultima. Walking around in big stompy Magitech armor. It's gonna be really fun getting into the FF6 pixel remaster, so you can actually see the OG design of these things in the game that they came from. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't even really see the OG design. You'll see the design that they ended up going with for the game, but not this design, because this design was based off of Amano's original concept art for it, or the Magitech armor, but the actual Magitech armor in the game looks different. Like, I'll actually be able to show you, because they did add the OG Magitech, the Magitech armor that matches the actual sprite in FF6. They did add that as a mount, which I have, because I have a lot of mounts. It's easier to list the mounts that I don't have at this point. God, how many mounts am I missing, actually? Now I'm curious. Let's see. This isn't updated, is it? No, it's not. Okay, there we go, it updated. Okay, so out of 189 mounts, I have 166 of them. And that's only including, hang on, what's the filters? Okay, yeah, I'm excluding the time limited mounts. I'm excluding the mounts that are unknown. I'm excluding the premium mounts as well. So none of the ones from the cash shop are included in that number. None of the limited mounts are included. And if the mount has been data mined, but we don't know how you get it, then it's also not listed. So factoring all of that in, there are 189 collectible mounts in the game. I have 166 of them. And the vast majority of the ones that I'm missing are from PvP. Like the Gloria class airship, the logistics system, aerodynamic system, safeguard system, Magitech Avenger, the 3 war steeds, Construct 8. No, that's Construct 7. Construct 7 is one of them. And then some of them are actually ones that I will be working towards at some point. The Spectral Statis from the newest variant dungeon, that one I want to be working towards. The Alakleal from Bosja, that one I want to work on. Cerberus from Delobrum Regine Savage. Demi Ozma from Baldessian Arsenal, those are all ones that I want to work towards. Judy from Heaven on High. The Pteranodon, I'm not sure if I want to work on that one or not. Because the Pteranodon one is a little silly. I might go for it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll get bored one day and actually start grinding that out and keep at it until I happen to get the Pteranodon. But the ones I will definitely not be working towards, definitely not going to work towards any of the hunt mounts, because those ones are absolutely ridiculous. What's the rarest one I own? Is the rarest one I own still Astrope? Yes. Well, wait, no. Technically, the Apocryphal Bahamut is still more rare, but that's, the Apocryphal Bahamut is the one you get for getting all of the mounts from all the different trials in Endwalker. So that's one of the ones where it's like eventually everyone will get it and it will be very, very common. But for right now, it is more rare than the Astrope that I have. Not by much, though. Apparently, only 0.4% of people own Apocryphal Bahamut, and then 0.6%, looks like. Yeah, 0.6% own Astrope. I was definitely paying attention to the tank's HP. Don't worry about it. There we go. Oh yeah, and I forgot about those mounts too. The golden mounts. I also have no interest in going for those. The ones that cost 50 million gil. I have no interest in those whatsoever. Mostly because those mounts, they just don't look good. I just don't like the way they look. I did get one of those mounts though. I did get the 25 mil one, which is the golden Great Serpent of Ronka. That one I got because the Great Serpent of Ronka is amazing. Yeah, 23 mounts. 23 mounts are what I'm missing. How about minions? I don't specifically go out of my way to collect minions, but I know I have a bunch of them. Okay, do I have... Wait, me... Go ahead and trigger this cutscene and then... do this. Make sure... only missing... exclude... Okay, yeah. Wanted to make sure I was, following the same criteria for only the ones that are missing and all that. So apparently I have 84% of the minions in the game that are collectible and not from limited events or Mog Station. I have 327 out of 386. And a bunch of them come from Faux Hollows.
Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity.
Wait, I never got around to getting that one?
Its city-states are built on deceit.
Huh.
And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not what a cobweb.
Interesting. I apparently never bothered getting the wind-up sun from Western Lenosha. For those that don't know, in Western Lenosha, there's a magic pot hidden in a corner on the Isle of Umbra, where Pharaoh's Sirius Lighthouse is. And you can trade that magic pot, an elixir, and an ether, I believe. Yeah, one ether, one elixir, I want to say it is. And you'll get the wind-up sun and wind-up moon. Apparently I got the wind-up moon, but never got around to getting the wind-up sun.
They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the
Missy, no. Stop.
Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer?
My masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization, and in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
Okay.
It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Well, you say that. Oh, wait, I gotta do this. Where's the dancer? There they are. I should remember to throw regen on the tank every so often. I gotta remember I'm not on Sage, so my DPS isn't healing him. And I'm not on Scholar, so the fairy isn't healing him. It's all on me. Preemptive healer. It's almost over. Almost over. There we go, finally. Okay. So, I really apologize for the incredibly short stream today, because I did intend to actually start up the the FF Pixel remasters. I'm just really tired right now. I think what I'm gonna do as a sort of makeup, I think I'll go ahead and stream the the Mount Farms with my raid group later tonight, and then after that go into the Pixel remasters. I think that'll be a fair enough compromise. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just woke up. I just underestimated how early I woke up this morning. Normally I'm okay. Maybe roulettes are just draining me a little bit. Happens. Or maybe I'm just fucking tired. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna be all for the moment. Now, raid for me starts. Did they post that yet? Actually. Okay, so raid for me starts at 11 p.m. Central. So if you want to catch me then, that'll be when I'm starting it up. And that will usually last until around 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Central. And if I choose to do the Pixel remasters, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going after raid. Won't be that big of a deal. It will more than likely screw up tomorrow's stream a little bit, depending on how much it messes with my sleep. But we'll see how it goes. Right now I really want to just kind of curl up and get some rest after feeding Missy. Of course, she's waiting patiently over there. So that's all for now. I will be back for my raid at 11 p.m. Central. Hope to see you guys there. Later.